to come back and join me for episode number 2 of our music lessons this year. Take a look around. You notice anything different from last time? I did change up the set a little bit. One thing that's different is instead of my coffee cup, which I take everywhere, is my ukulele, which I also take everywhere. You may remember some of the chords that we learned last year on the ukulele. The C major, the A minor, the F. Let's have a look again, just in case you need a refresher. C major, A minor, F, and maybe remember G as well. This is also a different guitar that I've got in my hands today. This guitar has more sentimental value to me than the other guitar which I was playing last week. Even though the other guitar is better, and it sounds better, and it can do more things, I've had this guitar a little bit longer, and I got it in Romania, where I lived for several years, so it reminds me of that place every time that I play it. That gives it a certain sentimental value, like I said. That means that I have like an emotional attachment to the object. Of course, in the end, it's just a thing, and it's not nearly as important as a person, for example. Every one of you who's watching this is much more important than anything that's out there. But still, there are certain things that we like a lot. Maybe you have a couple things that you have sentimental feelings for, like a favorite toy. Even though it's not the most expensive toy, it's still your favorite because it means something special to you. Today I want to talk with you about the parts of a song, and we're going to go over a song that's very dear to me by the Beatles. Actually by Paul McCartney, the man that I mentioned last week could not read or write music, but still he could write some beautiful songs, and one of those songs is Let It Be. I'm going to talk about the intro to the song, the verses, and the chorus. Really, the song in real life is a little more complicated because there's a guitar solo in the middle of it, and I'm going to take that out. And there's a little outro as well at the end. I'm going to take that out. So we're just going to look at a simple version of Let It Be. And to do that, I'm going to swing the piano around. Before I forget, I did want to mention that the Microsoft Teams channels are all up and running for the music classes at Del Norte. So if you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, you can write those under your grade level, and I'll respond to you. Also, if you've thought of any good band names, which was your assignment from last week, that would be a good place to write them as well. Okay, Let It Be starts off with a piano solo. That is the intro to the song. After that, we go into the first verse, which is when Paul McCartney starts to sing the song. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Musically the same thing again, but different words. And in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Then after that we go into the chorus. The chorus has different music, it sounds different. Let it be, let it be. Part of the chorus, we heard that in the verse as well. So the only part that's really different about the chorus is that let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Okay, and after that first chorus, we go on to the next couple of verses, which sound like this. And when the broken hearted people living in a world of greed, there will be an that chorus. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And now the Beatles go into a guitar solo, but I'm gonna just delete that from this version just to try to keep it simple. After that set of choruses there, we go into the final verses. And they sound like this. And when the night is cloudy, there's still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Now to the final set of choruses. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And they repeat it. I like to do this thing where I kind of stop the piano and just do it with the voice. It adds a certain amount of power to it. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. I just slow it down there at the end to show everybody that that is the end. Thanks for coming again. For your homework this week, I'd like you to, when you're listening to music, try to identify the intro, the verses, and the choruses of that music that you're listening to. I will see you next week.